Oh, oh my God, almost knocked. Up. Hold on. Up off net. Up off net. I am totally not prepared, but we're about to talk. What's up, my people? This is Showbiz, Lord. Don't. All right, man. Look, and who we have here? Who do we have in here? Jamel, what's going on with you? PDs, what's going on with you? Who else we got? Whoops. All right, man. Look, first, I want to say this. Let's turn on the monitor. Hold on. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Uh-huh. Yeah. What else? What we got? Let's get some of this going on right here. Uh-huh. What's the Woo! Oh my goodness. Ah, oh, oh. Here we go. Won't you be my neighbor? Oops. Won't you be? We got it. Could you please sing it with me? Baby. My neighbor. Hi, neighbor. Look, we have a lot to discuss today. Let's see what's on the agenda today. Oh, I want to say this first. First, I want to say this. I bought some shoes. Okay. I got some shoes. I'm going on a trip. With Black Sun and everybody. We're going on a business trip. And I got some shoes. And nobody's feeling my shoes. I'm not sure if you guys know about these shoes. They are the Yeezys foam runners. Everybody hit the Tyson bag. Have you guys seen the Yeezy foam runners? I got those. Okay. I got the sand colorway. All right. Now I know they look like some Crocs, kind of. You got to look them up. You know what? For my members, when I get them shipped in, I'll show you guys. Yeah. Like the yellowish ones, the off-white ones. I got those. Thanos, and that's the black 2 sugars. Also, my throat hurt, man. From all the yelling I've been doing. I had to take yesterday off, but we're gonna make it through this podcast today. Let me get some black 2 sugars, warm this throat up. Me. I got the right tone. J Body, is Canelo at his prime yet? What? He's definitely at his prime. And this the way boxing system is set up, making difficult for top tier matches. War Room, what's up? Hit the like. Yeah, we're talking about Canelo Alvarez and what Terence Bud Crawford had to say. Terence Bud Crawford, to me, he's on one. Okay, he's on one, saying that he'd never fight Errol the True Spence. That fight will never happen. Saying that he's not fighting Virgil Ortiz either, and saying that Canelo Saul Alvarez, he shied away from black fighters. Okay, saying that he avoided the likes of Jamel, Charlo, Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade, and those are how can I say this? That is how we know. That qualifies you as a fighter who avoid black fighters when you avoid the likes of Boo Boo Andrade and Jamel Charlo. Okay. Hold on. P.S. Those shoes are not it, but looks good on you. There you go, J Body. Yeah. People, people ain't. I don't care. I like bizarre things. I like abstract things. If it's bizarre, odd, I'm curious. When I first saw the Yeezy foam runners, I'm like, ugh. But then I kept looking at them, and I'm like, I'm about to pull those. So I'm about to make it happen. Okay. Let's see. Facts and Charlo. You guys think that Canelo, Terence Bud Crawford is speaking facts. Let's go through my agenda today. But Terence Bud Crawford, he's been on one. We have a Showbiz the advice that I'll be doing at the end. So everybody who's ready for Showbiz the advice, that will be after we talk combat sports. So we got that. What else on this agenda? We start off with the Twitter fingers, of course. Volkanovski versus Ortega. Brian Ortega has been postponed. They will not be fighting this Saturday. Stipe Miocic versus Ngannou. We'll talk about that. I'm betting on Stipe. We'll talk about that. Buzz says Canelo avoids black fighters. He names Jamel and Boo Andre. We'll talk about that. Oscar De La Hoya said that he wants to fight Terence Bud Crawford versus Virgil Ortiz Jr. And why not? We'll talk about that. Mikey Garcia is waiting for Manny Pacman Pacquiao. Now, I mean, that is very revealing that now we see that Mikey Garcia is now waiting on him. It seems like the negotiations aren't progressing. Okay, so we have to talk about that. Michael Hunter is that Povetkin will KO White again. We'll talk about that. Mike Tyson declines a $32 million fight with Evander the Real Deal Holyfield for the end of May. He also says he'll never work with Triller again. We'll talk about that. And better BF, he wants Canelo Alvarez. Hit the Tyson Bell. Oh my God. Everybody hit the like button. There's over 200 people in here. So everybody hit the like button. It's time to start the podcast. Hit the like button. Get a bunch of people in here. Have over 600 people in here at one time. Let's get 1,000 people in here. If everybody hits the like. Oh, I want to say this too. Thank you to the community. Hit the Tyson Bell for getting me over 80,000 subscribers. Thank you guys so much, man. 80,000 subscribers is a huge benchmark for this community. Thank you so much. We're recognized. Oh, and because of stuff like that, and what you guys have done for me and for this community and all of the support, we will have a special guest tomorrow. Interview with Devin the Dream Haney. Everybody hit the Tyson Bell. Devin the Dream Haney will be on this show tomorrow. I'll be talking with Devin the Dream Haney, having an interview, discussing all of the hot topics, mostly with him. Directed right towards him. I'm not going to talk about everything else unless he really wants to. Most of my questions are going to be directed right towards Devin the Dream Haney. I'm not sure if Bill Haney's going to be there if I have to interview both, but I really want to speak with the fighter, Devin the Dream Haney. I think he's the type of guy that would need as much marketing and airtime as possible. We'll talk about those things. We may have to talk about some of that stuff in this discussion. It may just bleed over into what we're talking about. Okay, so let's start off with the Twitter fingers. Much love, everyone. Congratulations on 80K, 100K, next bid. Let's go. Everybody, make sure you subscribe to this channel if you haven't subscribed so you can be notified when I have that interview with Devin the Dream Haney. It may be pre-recorded. It may be live. I'm not sure yet. But I'll discuss that with Devin the Dream Haney. Okay. Let's go. Let's do the Twitter fingers. Let's see what Ms. Biz has sent us today. Let's start here. We have a tweet. Oh, my goodness. Ms. Biz. Okay. We have a tweet from Javante Tank Davis. He has 3 emojis of monkeys, and it's see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. Hit the Tyson Bell. Hold on, let's see what you guys say. So by that logic, did Floyd avoid Filipino fighters? That's such a lame concept. I don't like the strategy, but Canelo does it to build his brand. We'll talk about that. Good point. So Javante Tank Davis, he tweeted, see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. I'm pretty sure he's speaking about the indictment of the hit and run, the 14 counts of charges and stuff like that. I'm with you, Tank Davis. I really don't discuss what goes on in people's personal lives. That's a personal thing. I wasn't there. I'm not a part of the investigation. It's none of my business. I don't analyze people's personal lives. I analyze their boxing. I'm a boxing analyst. I'm a combat sports analyst. I'm not a life analyst. Who am I to analyze other people's lives? He got something going on that's legal. I don't know the legal situation. I'm not going to pretend to. I don't have an opinion on it. I don't know all the facts. Okay, hit the Tyson bell. So yeah, hear no evil, see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. I'm right with you. Let's see. Jamel Charlo. He says, twin advice. Read the @ name before you send me anything. No worries. I don't check often, but story of my life. We ain't the same. What else should I do to separate myself? Jamel. So Jamel is saying that he gets a lot of comments directed at him for Jamal. He probably gets stuff that's saying, hey, Jamel Charlo, when are you going to fight David Benavidez? Huh? He's like, I'm not Jamal. That's my brother. And Jamel he's under the shadow of Jamal. For some reason, they're twins. Jamal's only a few minutes older. It's like, that's not even older. Okay. They're twins. I don't know why Jamel is under his shadow. Maybe it's something in his own head, though. You know, maybe Jamal gets the same mistakes himself, but he doesn't take it the way Jamel does. So it may be a personal thing. I don't know, but I can understand. I mean, I'm not under that situation, but I can understand how that can be annoying. Hey, Jamel, you're ducking David Benavidez. Good win over Sergey Derevchenko, Jamel. When you going to fight Canelo? I'll be like, bro, if you keep getting those, I'll be totally annoyed. So I get it. What else we got? Ms. Biz. Javante Tank Davis. He responds to someone that says free Javante. Javante Davis said, I'm playing 2K. ... Relax. Yeah, relax. Free Javante is relax. We don't know what's going on. He knows what's going on. He's not in jail. He's playing 2K. Relax. That's the most. I don't want to see another. If it's about Javante, I'm not reading it. Okay. If it's about that, if it's about boxing, I'll read it. All right, here we go. This is nice. Bruce Lee. Hold on, J Body. Yo, Biz. Was it James Kirkland record that made the Canelo fight, or was it a mandatory? I forgot. Oops, I forgot too. I just know it was a great performance from Canelo, and it was one of his highlight reels, so I was entertained. I forgot what it was though. But we'll talk about all that. Bruce Lee, Twitter. Bruce Lee's daughter here, Shannon Lee, and the Bruce Lee family company tweeting on behalf of Bruce Lee's legacy. Nice. She probably has to let people know it's not Bruce Lee. He passed away. He doesn't have his own Twitter. He's not the one doing it. I'm the daughter with the family. You got to tell people this. How does Bruce Lee have a Twitter? You got to, it's Bruce. I mean, it's really, social media is bizarre. Hold on. Love Bud, but he is 100% an idiot for saying that. We're getting there. All right. So, and here we go. This is the last one. This is a great segue. Shakur Stevenson. He responded to Albert Alvarez. Albert Alvarez said, in their last 5 fights, both Bud and Canelo faced one black fighter each. And Canelo faced the tougher foe in Danny Jacobs, while Bud faced a guy with a broken orbital bone on each eye in Kell Brook, which I get. Okay, Kell Brook is black. Okay. Shakur Stevenson responded, Bud wants to fight them, though. Does he? He just said Errol the True Spence. He'll never fight him. So, Shakur, you may be capping a little bit there. Bud wants to fight them, though. Bud is not interested at all in Errol the True Spence, according to Bud. So, that's not altogether true. All right. So, I see we all want to jump into the title. So let's do that. Let's talk first. Terence Bud Crawford. Let's get some black. 2 sugars. Kell Brook isn't black. Well, that's the thing. Okay, so Bud Crawford said that Canelo Alvarez avoid black fighters, or he shied away from black fighters and you know that because he avoided Boo Boo Andre, he avoided Jamal Charlo. Now, Terence Bud Crawford, if you're watching, the team from Crawford team, if you're watching, let's talk. Hit the Tyson bell. Let's break it down as much as we can, okay? Let's do our best. This may take an hour. So, Canelo Alvarez is qualified by Terence Crawford as a guy who avoid black fighters because he named two that he avoided, Jamal Charlo and Demetrius Boo Boo Andre. If it takes two black fighters for you that you've avoided, or two black fighters that should have happened for you to qualify as a person who shy away or avoid from black fighters, then let that be it across the board. Okay, so let's name a couple guys that fighters should have fought, and they're two black fighters, and let's say that they qualify as those who avoid black fighters or shy away from black fighters. Jamal Charlo, he should have fought Danny Jacobs. He should have been fought Demetrius Boo Boo Andre. Jamal Charlo, you avoid black fighters. How about Demetrius Boo Boo Andre? He should have fighted Danny Jacobs. He should have fought Danny Jacobs. He should have fought Jamal Charlo. Boo Boo Andre, you also avoid black fighters. How about Floyd Money Mayweather? He should have fought Keith one time Thurman. He should have fought Paul Williams. He should have fought Clotty. Floyd Money Mayweather, you avoid black fighters. How about Terence Bud Crawford? He hasn't fought Errol Spence yet. He hasn't fought Showtime Sean Porter yet. Terence Bud Crawford, you avoid black fighters. How about that? How about that? No, that's not enough. Okay, so let's talk about Canelo Alvarez and his resume, his black resume. First, you got to let me know what qualifies as black. Let's look at Floyd Mayweather. How about, is Cotto black? African. You can't have the Puerto Rican race without African, right? So I need to know what black. Is Lara black? He's Cuban. How about Berto? He's Haitian. Is he black? I'm having a hard time see, the whole race thing bothers me anyway, because we don't even know what we are anymore. There's people that are saying Kell Brook is black. People that are saying he's not. If you're a couple shades darker, you're black. I don't even know anymore. So let's start with African American. Hold on one second. I hate when people simply race bait for attention. Good point. Took the words right out of my mouth, Biz. Absolutely. We're about boxing, not boxers. Hit the Tyson bell. Yeah, I'm clear. All right. I'm clear then. How about this? Let's start with African American. Why don't we do it like this? All right. Why don't you name an African American named fighter? I'm talking about a named African American fighter that Terence Bud Crawford fought. And I would name an African American that Canelo fought. Let's go. In a war room. The middleweight division is lame. No unifications. Let's do that. John? Okay. Austin Trout. Next. This is going to take too long. This is really going to take you black Showbiz, and I think you, Laura, and Cotto the same color. This is going to take too long. This is going to take. Look, let me take. Look, right. Mosley, Kirkland, Trout, Danny Jacobs. That's African American. Then we can actually go into shades. We can go into Kermit Cintron. We could go into Cotto. We could go into Lara. We could start Floyd Money Mayweather, African American. I forgot that is the African American. Floyd Mayweather. All right? Hit the Tyson bell. When you look at Floyd Mayweather, how many African Americans has he fought? What? Chop Corley, what? Sean Bay Mitchell, What? Sugar Shane Mosley. What? This is a damn shame. This is a shame. Great example of argumentum ad absurdum. Showbiz, I'm black, but this is dumb. Why not attribute it to him avoiding a style than race? Is Caleb Plant black? Some of you guys, it's almost we had a draft. Some of you guys have drafted Caleb Plant. Zab Judah, there you go. What we named 3? We named 4 for Floyd, just like we named 4 for Canelo. Danny Jacobs, Austin Trout, Floyd Mayweather, and James Kirkland. We named 4 for Canelo, just like we just named 4 African Americans for Floyd. Canelo fought arguably greatest defensive fighters. Right, he's avoiding slick. He's avoiding the style. Floyd Mayweather slick. He fought him. Is Austin Trout slick? He about to fight Billy Joe Saunders. He's going to fight Caleb Plant at the end of the year. Hank Lundy, good morning, Showbiz and the dope boxing community. Much love to you. Let me tell you the problem here. The problem here that we're trying to count. This is how bad, sickening, and sad the world has gotten. We're trying to count how many African Americans each boxer has fought to see if Canelo Alvarez has fought enough African Americans. Like, this is affirmative action. Has he fought enough African Americans to qualify? This is where we are. I got 2 points here. When you name everybody, Terence Bud Crawford, Floyd Money Mayweather, Jamal Charlo, let's name Jamal Charlo black fighters, right? J Rock, Brandon Adams. We're trying to name each black fighter. Oh, Floyd had one more black fighter than Canelo. He's black enough. That's a problem. Let me give you guys 2 points. Crawford afforded Ugas, Spence, and Porter. Enough said. Avoided. Let me give you guys 2 points. The reason why, if you look at Floyd Mayweather's record, is not just full of African Americans. The reason why, if you look at Terence Bud Crawford, the reason why, if you look at Canelo Alvarez, the reason why, if you look at Jamal Charlo or David Benavidez or Bubu Andrade or Better Biev or Lomachenko or Teofimo Lopez or Ryan Garcia or Devin the Dream Haney. The reason why, when you look at all these guys' resumes, it's not just full of black fighters. The reason why is because boxing is a global sport. It's a worldwide sport, and that's what makes it beautiful. Canelo has fought Cuban fighters, Mexican fighters, Puerto Rican fighters, black fighters, German fighters, Eastern European, Turkish. He fought Kovalev but avoided Charlo's, all cap. It's a world sport. So here's what's going on. Here's what's going on, okay? I'm not sure if Terence Bud Crawford consciously knew that he was doing this. But Terence Bud Crawford has a superiority complex, it seems, when it comes to black fighters. He's avoiding black fighters, meaning black fighters are the best fighters. That's what it sounds like to me. Black fighters are the best fighters. So he doesn't want that smoke. That's what it sounds like to me. Okay? And that's a whole nother thing that Terence Crawford has to deal with, that he has to figure out. That's a whole nother thing. Hold on. I just feel Canelo rarely fights the top competition at whatever weight class he's in. Ducked Andrade and Charlo's at 154 and 160. Ducked Benavidez and Plant at 168. Ducked Bivol, Better BF, 175. And he only fought once at 175. But you can do that with everybody. See, KD Williams, this is the problem. This is the problem, okay? Did Jamal Charlo fight Jarrett Hurd? did he fight Booba Andre? Did he fight Danny Jacobs? Did Better BF did he fight Badu Jack? Did Better BF fight Pascal? Did Better BF fight Bivol? Everybody's looking at one guy when everybody's doing it. Everybody's ducking. And Canelo got the best resume of anybody around 30 years old. His resume is better than Terence Bud Crawford's. Everybody's doing it, KD. You're saying this is my problem with Canelo. Don't just say Canelo. Say this is my problem with boxing then. This is my problem with Jamel. This is my problem with Canelo. This is my problem with Andre. This is my problem with Danny Jacobs. This is my problem with... You just keep going, bro. They're all doing it. All of them. Y'all are putting Canelo on this pedestal that I'm not. They're all warriors. They're all men. And they all should be fighting instead of Twitter fingers. The one thing that I give Canelo credit for is that he's fighting with fights ahead of him. I have no idea who Shawn Porter's fighting next. I don't know who Terence Crawford fighting next. And half of the reason why Terence Bud Crawford even jumped out of his seat and said that about Canelo is because he's a warrior who doesn't have a fight next. So when warriors don't have a fight next and they're sitting on their hands, BS comes out their mouth. Ask Tyson Fury. That guy wants to fight. You put a mic in his face. Ah! That's what happens. That's what happens. What else we got? Hold on. Canelo makes the 160, 168 division look like ducks. Canelo's the only one fighting, bro. Blacks just feel everybody against them, so they always on the defense. Well, listen, godson, okay? Let me tell you something, godson. If you want to talk about racism, we shouldn't even brought up blacks. I named a bunch of black people. Canelo fought, Terence Crawford fought, Floyd Mayweather fought. Black people are in boxing and they get fights. White people get fights. Has Canelo fought an Asian? How many Asians has he fought? Hey, Terence Crawford, how many Asians have you fought? Let's talk about that. Teofimo Lopez, at least he fought Nakatani. How many Japanese, if you want to talk about blacks not getting a fair shot, how many Japanese fighters are these people fighting? Let's talk about that more so. We get ours. Okay? We get our opportunities. We fight. All right? How about Mexicans fight? Eastern European white people fight. Puerto Ricans fight. Lord knows. Cubans, Lord knows. Japanese. Let's not name black. How many Japanese people Canelo fought? He's avoiding Japanese fighters. Stop making race just black and white then. Let's make it a world issue. Who got to choose what race they wanted to be? Jamal Charlo currently running from Benavidez. Please stop the cap. I don't think he's running. Benavidez could be running. I don't know. Canelo is going to fight Caleb at the end of the year, right? Yeah, he is. They're already negotiating that fight. Ray Boom Boom Manstein. That's right. Duck Goose. I think I would prefer boxing if it wasn't for the Ducks, but UFC always put on a good show with good fights. Boxing should copy UFC. That's my thing, Drevin. That's my thing. You don't hear that from the UFC. Hey, how many black fighters has Max Holloway fought? How many black fighters has Usman fought? He's fighting Jorge Masvidal. He's not black. You got to fight a black guy, bro. He just fought Gilbert Burns. Fight a black. We're the only one. What's wrong with us? What's wrong with us as boxing fans? What's wrong with us? What's wrong with us? I don't hear in the NFL, hey, how many Japanese football players in the NFL? They're racist. Hey, I need a Japanese quarterback. How many Japanese quarterbacks won the Super Bowl? We're good at that. We're good at that. Look, I'm gonna tell you something. Wait, if Canelo was to fight all those boys we speak of and win, they will say, well, he can't beat Tyson. He can't beat Frazier. It wouldn't matter, bro. Hey, J Body, look, they did the same thing with Floyd Mayweather. They did the same thing with Pacquiao. They did the same thing with when you are a beast on the top, they are there to bring you down. Hit the Tyson bell. The jealousy, the envy, that's how the world works. And once they bring you down and tear you apart and wear you out and you're down, that's when they say you were a real one. It's a crabs in a barrel mentality. If Canelo, look, all you need to do is look at the death of Kobe Bryant. Everybody hated Kobe, bro. Kobe ain't get no love when he was breathing, bro. And when he passed away, people say, hey, yo, Kobe may have been a GOAT. It's sad not handing the roses when you can smell them. Look, let me tell you something. Right now, these fighters who are fighting, not the Twitter wars, the fighters who are fighting, I appreciate every last one of you. Teofimo Lopez versus George Campos, I appreciate you, bro. Dillian White versus Povetkin fight, I appreciate you. Adam Deans versus Better BF, I don't care. I appreciate you. Virgil Ortiz versus Mo Hooker, I appreciate you. Hit the Tyson bell. I'm watching you guys fight, bro. I don't care what color you are. I promise you. I promise you. Actually, the more diversity, the better for me. The more different shades, the better for me. The more different types of names I can't pronounce, the better for me. I want to see the world. I want to see the world compete. I'm different. I love competition. And if you're competing, if you're fighting, then you got my support. What else we got? J Body just read that one. Everyone in boxing history has ducks and misses on their resume, except the greatest Muhammad Ali. Hit the Tyson bell. Yeah, I'm not sure. That was a good point. I'm not sure who Muhammad Ali missed. He was having fights that he shouldn't have had. He shouldn't have fought Larry Holmes. Probably shouldn't have fought Spinks, bro. Yeah, Muhammad Ali. Fought Ken Norton 3 times. Look, let me tell you something. Let me run something by you. Hold on real quick. When you fight for legacy, there is no race. Man, let me tell you how bad race. Hold on. This is one of the reasons I love this channel. You just might be able to reform the way people think, brother. Not just about race, but life. Boxing's the best metaphor for life. We gonna work. We gonna work, man. A new member, boy. That's KD too. We had a disagreement. He was fine. Blacks and Hispanics are the same people. Israelites. Okay. Okay. It's up to what you think you are, bro. All right. You know what? One day we're going to be all the same shade, and I'm going to be celebrating. I'll probably be long gone. I'm going to be wherever you go. I'm going to be in the beyond, and I'm going to be celebrating. Yes, they're all everybody's turquoise. Finally. We got enough mixing to where everybody's turquoise. Now, can I see who right hand is better than the other person's right hand? Whose footwork is better? Who head movement is better? Finally. Let's just all be turquoise. We all turquoise. We all turquoise. Let me tell you. Let me tell you something. Terence Bud Crawford, okay? In the same breath of saying that Canelo Alvarez avoided Jamel Charlo and Demetrius Andrade, I'm going to say this. Terence Crawford, you got many fights pending. Everybody hit the like button. There's over 600 people in here. This live stream is going. Everybody, please hit the like button. Get up to 600 likes for me. Everybody hit the like button right. There should be at least 400 likes. So everybody start hitting the like button. You know I F with you, Biz, just like a good argument. My man, KD. Grown man style. Grown man style. We all gonna look Brazilian. Yeah, we're gonna look Brazilian. And we all gonna have the same dialect, the same. So look. Terence Crawford, though he said that Canelo Alvarez, while he's going for undisputed, the way Terence Crawford did, he should understand and appreciate going for undisputed. Okay. The way he did. But I think Terence Crawford is on the side of Jamel Charlo and Andre, because that's Black Murderers Row. That's the new Black Murderers Row. Terence Bud Crawford, Boo Boo Andre, maybe Jamel Charlo, Devin the Dream Haney. So that's his crew. They're the wrecking crew. They're like, yo, people are avoiding us. But I want to say this, though, Terence. You got fights pending. Sean Porter is in trying to get in your face. He's a part of Black Murderers Row, too. And the thing about the Black Murderers Row back in the day, they all fought each other. Hit the Tyson Bale. Sean Porter's in your face. The reason why Errol Spence isn't fighting you is the same reason why you not fighting Sean Porter. He is, see me, please. Thank you, ShowBizz, for breaking down this stupid racial narrative. Yeah, it was very stupid. It was dumb. And that's the Black Two Sugars. Not to say Terence Crawford won't fight him, because he's mean as a snake. Okay, Terence Crawford. One thing I never say about Terence Crawford is he's a coward. Okay, he's as brave as you can get. All right, and a masterful fighter and a hard hitter with a chin. So, but with that said, he got fights pending. Let's talk about this Virgil Ortiz. K King. So right about Kobe. I'm giving you roses while you here. I appreciate you, Biz. Man, thank you so much. I give you your roses too, brother. Give him to Tyson Bale. Look, let's talk about Virgil Ortiz. Let's talk about marvelous Marvin Hagler. Blacks and Hispanics unite or die. How about the world unite, bro? Why don't we all just unite, bro? Let's leave. Let's drop it. Let's drop it. We're going to drop it in this community. We're going to drop it here. So listen. Let's talk about marvelous Marvin Hagler. Marvelous Marvin Hagler won a Sugar Ray Leonard. He's been one Sugar Ray Leonard since they went 1-for-1 in the amateurs. Did you know Sugar Ray Leonard? Well, they didn't fight each other, but Sugar Ray Leonard there was like tournament or amateur tournament. He was looking at Sugar Ray Leonard before Sugar Ray went to the Olympics. Sugar Ray got the gold one tournament, and then Hagler got the gold the next tournament. He was always comparing himself to Sugar Ray Leonard. Hagler, I love you, boy. Oh, Jay, hit me, Jay, right here, right. You can't do it. My man Jay, $100 super chat. We're all related because God Almighty created mankind in an image of himself. Hit to Tyson Bale. Think about that one. Jay making a great point. My man Jay. You getting roses while you're here, bro. Respect. Much love to you. Ring Raps. My man Ring Raps. What's going on with you, brother? Common sense as per Povetkin White, bro. 100. I got Povetkin. I think Povetkin was a better fighter to begin with. But I don't know how he trained with the effects of COVID. I heard COVID can have bad effects on your lungs, okay, in the long run. So we got to see Ags Shamayev. All right. But we'll see. I'm not trying to set an excuse, but a pandemic is not an excuse. That's like horrific. Don't say Black Two Sugars. They might get triggered. Somebody actually did. They said, man, why you got to put 2 sugars in your black coffee? I'm like, why not just black? You had to add the 2 sugars, huh? I knew you were like that, ShowBizz. I used to get that. All right, so look. Hagler was always looking at Sugar Ray Leonard, okay? Kind of behind Sugar Ray Leonard. But in order to get to Sugar Ray Leonard, he fought everybody. He fought Willie Monroe 3 times. Yeah, ain't nobody trying to fight Willie Monroe 3 times. He didn't fight Mike McCullum, though. But I love you, Hagler. Love you. I love you, okay? But he didn't fight Mike McCullum, all right? No, who did? Right? Nobody. Mike McCullum, much love to Mike McCullum, the body snatcher. But look, he fought everybody. Terence Bud Crawford is at the point now where he's sick of it. Hagler never got sick of it, though. Terence, fight to fight, baby. I got a package for you, bro. Check IG DM later. Got you. Thank you so much. Tony did. Well, Roy Jones did. What was I going to say? Terence Bud Crawford, fight the fights, man. Fight Showtime, Sean Porter. I know he said he ain't gonna say anything about Manny Pacquiao. Understand that, because Manny Pacquiao, Mikey Garcia said, "I'm waiting on him. They're not moving. They're not progressing." Manny Pacquiao still talking to Bob Arum about Terence Bud Crawford. That's still on the table, right? So Terence is waiting. That Manny Pacquiao. I'm gonna tell you, that Manny Pacquiao put the game on pause, didn't he? Oh, because he's such a prize at the end. You don't want to set a date where you could have had Manny Pacquiao. He really, you know what I mean? But Terence Bud Crawford, what I'm saying is this: Floyd Mayweather, the great Floyd Mayweather, he fought a 22-year-old, 23-year-old Canelo Alvarez. You got one of your own, Terence Bud Crawford, and Virgil Ortiz Jr. Hit the Tyson bell. Why not? Oscar De La Hoya is right. Why not? Ryan Garcia fought Luke Campbell. Oscar De La Hoya fought Chavez, same age. Why can't Virgil Ortiz get a chance at you? How old is Terence Bud Crawford? 33, 34? I'll age you, brother, but why not? Annoying narrative, treat each other as individuals. Hit the Tyson bell. Why? I think in this era, Floyd would have a 160 belt. Why not? Yeah, I know Ruiz been calling out Wilder, but I don't know what to say about that. Turquoise 2 sugars, right? But for real, much love to you, Biz. Much love to you, Sam. Why not? Why not? Virgil Ortiz just beat your stablemate, Mo Hooker. Why not? I remember when something like that happened with Floyd, when Maidana beat Broner. Floyd hit Maidana up twice in a row. Why not? Virgil Ortiz, his stock is going up. Everybody loving Virgil Ortiz. Daryl! I knew Daryl was going to do that, dog. Hey, Jay, you have no idea. You have a nemesis. You have a nemesis in Daryl, bro. Jay is back. Jay, what's good, bro? I've been waiting for you to come back so we can conversate on the red level. Keep doing what you're doing. Hit me, Jay. Hit me, Jay. Hit me. You can't do it. No, yeah. Daryl, you knew Daryl is like Bizarro Superman. Coming at Jay. Thanks for the super chat, brothers. Y'all hilarious. Y'all are hilarious. Look, Virgil Ortiz stock is going up. What is Crawford next move? I'll say Ugas. You can't say Ugas. Errol Spence got Ugas. He's fighting Ugas. They're both in the PBC. He's fighting Ugas. Terence Bud Crawford ain't fighting him. He's trying to get Manny Pacquiao. If not Manny, then he has to go with Sean Porter. What Errol is doing is special, by the way. Unifications. Oh yeah. I want to see Errol versus Terence Bud Crawford like the next man, but if I got the same argument I have for Errol is what I have for Canelo Alvarez. If you're fighting for a unification, if you're getting belt after belt, okay, you fight Caleb Plant at the end for undisputed, you fight Terence Crawford at the end for undisputed, I can't really hate. You're trying to run the welterweight division. I can't. There's really nothing I can say. I just want a fight made. I need fights, bro. That's where I am now. I'm ready for fights, bro. You know what I mean? So anybody fighting, you got my support. All right. So Jay. LOL, that's funny. Jay was pine oil. Jay said, King Kong ain't got on me. My man, don't duck me, son. You gotta love the boys. You gotta love the boys, man. Nah, Jay and Daryl, man, you gotta love the boys. That red level. Yeah, they got red bottoms on. They not playing around. Yeah, that was so beautiful. It actually kind of knocked me off balance a little bit. Don't forget, y'all. Devin Haney will be on the show for an interview tomorrow. I will be interviewing Devin Haney. I got a lot to talk about. If you guys want, send me, DM me the questions that you want for me to ask Devin Haney, and I'll let you know. My Instagram is showbiz_the_adult. You give me some good questions. I'll read a few off to Devin Haney. All right, so just DM me in my Instagram. But that's my question. Why not Virgil Ortiz? I think Oscar De La Hoya has a point there. Virgil Ortiz can fight Terence Crawford. Terence Crawford getting that ass. But that's on De La Hoya. That ain't on Terence Crawford. Floyd Mayweather beat Canelo. He fought Canelo. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not sure if Terence Crawford isn't a pay-per-view star. Neither is Virgil Ortiz. He may be on a higher trajectory because he's with Golden Boy. He's probably on a higher trajectory than Terence Crawford right now. Terence Crawford is kind of, to be honest, Virgil Ortiz said, ready or not, here I come. I'm going to find you. It's not like Terence Crawford is a big money fight. It's not like Terence Crawford is Canelo. Did Haney get Linares? That'll be a question. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about Linares. So I really can't see why not. You beat Mo Hooker. Let's get busy. I can't see why not, other than the fact have an opportunity to fight Manny Pacquiao, Showtime, Sean Porter. Those are good points. All right, man. Look, we probably won't get to UFC. Let's talk about we talked about a lot of this stuff already. Like I said, better be if he wants Canelo. My whole thing is he asked for Canelo. Canelo's at 168 going for undisputed. Better BF. Why aren't you asking for, I don't know, Pascal Bivol, Badu Jack, Joe Smith? I don't know. Okay. Why aren't you asking for them boys? Why just conquer your division? Better BF. You're a terrifying human being. So I'm not going to press you too much. Okay. You're terrifying. But with that said, to say, you're ready for Canelo or you'll fight, don't put Canelo on that pedestal. Fight Bivol or fight. You feel what I'm saying? Let Canelo do what he's doing. Cement your own legacy. You're like 36 years old. You know what I mean? Showbiz, you got Asian rash around the mouth. I don't even know what that means. Sounds racist, whatever it is. All right, so wait. Can't wait for the day aliens invade Earth for people to finally realize there's only one race. Right. Mike Tyson. Let's go around real quick before we get to Showbiz the advice. Mike Tyson, he declines a $32 million fight with Evander the Real Deal Holyfield end of May. I'm not surprised. Okay. To right now, it's the middle of everybody sending me questions already. So much love to you guys. Please continue to do that. It's the middle of March, towards the end of March now. Okay. To say that you can have a fight with something as big as the third fight with Evander the Real Deal Holyfield and have it marketed well with press conferences and stuff like that. That fight has that could be a $200 million fight. They were talking about $200 million. To rush that for $32 million to just rush the fight and have it by May 29th is ridiculous. I think Iron Mike Tyson was absolutely right. I'm on the side of Iron Mike Tyson here. No need to rush that and try to get it done by the end of May. What he said about Triller, saying that he'll never work with Triller again. I don't think it was bad blood. I just think it was a one-off. I think him and Triller and Cavanaugh, I think they agreed to that one thing. That one fight with Roy Jones Jr., first fight back, it put Triller on the map, and now Tyson's going to do what Tyson does. All right. So Pascal beat Better BF. That's what you think? Could be. Better BF is kind of slow, but he'll wear you out though. Good head movement too. Great footwork. What else we got? We got to go through this a little bit quicker. Let's see. Volkanovski versus Ortega has been postponed due to COVID. Volkanovski got COVID. I know Max Holloway out of everybody are like, God. I know he's like, God, dog it. I know Max Holloway was looking forward to Volkanovski beating Brian Ortega. That's what he wanted, because I think Max Holloway beat Volkanovski. Okay. That second fight. So I think he was actually robbed. of his title. Volkanovski got COVID. That fight has been postponed. I am putting money on Stipe to defeat Francis Ngannou. How many of you guys? Who do you guys got? Stipe Miocic or Francis Ngannou for that fight? Tyson is a certified the B word. Thanks for the $5 super chat. So what do you got? Who do you guys have? Who you guys bet money on? I wonder how much money I should put on it. I'm thinking about $1,000 on busr.com. Go to busr.com/showbiz. Place a bet on your favorite fights. The link is in the description box below. BK always sends the links. You got Francis Ngannou. You put money on it. You got Francis. Man, I know what I like is Francis been working with Usman. Usman been giving him pointers. And Francis, that ground game from Stipe Miocic is why he won the first fight. But I don't think Ngannou turns into a pro wrestler at that point or some kind of fantastic wrestler because he's working with Usman. He learns a few things, but I think he's still going to be a fish out of water on the ground. You got Stipe. Stipe. See, it's kind of hard to have the GOAT. I can't keep betting against the GOAT, okay? But we'll see. I think I bet against Stipe the first time, and I bet against Stipe with Daniel Cormier. That fight lost me $5,000. Said to Tyson Bell. So, I'm about done. But if I lose 1,000 on this one, I'm about geez. Biased. You might as well kiss Mike. I don't know what he's saying. Why isn't anyone talking about Zordo at light heavy? They are sleeping on him. Yeah, we all are. Light heavy is a slept on division. I like ShowBizz. He cool and really knows boxing. Also, he's not biased like all the other boxing YouTubers. Yeah, I think somebody just said I was Mike Tyson biased. I got to know Mike Tyson. He's a great boxing icon. Evander Holyfield, I love him too. If you're an icon, once you retire and become an icon, Marvelous Marvin Hagler, great fighter, Sugar Ray Leonard, there's no bias with them. I love them all. They're all great fighters. I don't give them the same kind of pressure. They done their thing already. They already submitted their legacies. I love them, man. I hope the best for Evander Holyfield, Iron Mike Tyson, man. I'm just happy to be blessed with the fact that they're talking about even doing this. Okay. Antonio Tarver knocked out my boy Roy Jones Jr. Hate him to death when he knocked him out. But now him fighting Frank Mir, I think he's just being a warrior, and I love it to death. I'm hearing that Julian the Hawk Jackson may fight Tommy Hearns. That stuff like that, I just think it's just I think it's exciting. Ask Haney if he can make 147 now or 140. Oh, okay. All right. What else we got? Oscar De La Hoya. Michael Hunter says that Povetkin will KO Dillian White again. I think so too. I think Povetkin will beat Dillian White. I think Povetkin outgames Dillian White. I think he's a better boxer than Dillian White. I think Dillian White is a very powerful athlete. He has some boxing tools, but not like on the level of Povetkin. Povetkin, great amateur, Olympian. Like the guy is just a fantastic fighter all the way around. Just like Tyson Fury said, if you're fighting at the height of Povetkin, he's going to catch up to you. Michael Hunter said the same thing. Povetkin is going to catch up to you. I know Michael Hunter had a draw with Povetkin, so he knows personally, up close and personal, and he says that he thinks Povetkin would beat Dillian White again. My whole thing about that is, like I keep saying, your lung of efficiency tends to be bothered after the effects of COVID-19. So I don't know what toll it took on Alexander Povetkin. I really don't know. Okay. We have to see come the fight. If he's trained, I'm not sure how well he trained and stuff like that. We'll see if he gets gassed at all. But I think Alexander Povetkin has demonstrated many times how good of a boxer he is. I think he's a better technician than Dillian White. And I think he beat him again. I know he's susceptible to the uppercut. So I think he'll try to set up the uppercut again. I really do. Showbiz, I think I might have a problem. I'm racist towards turquoise people. You either blue or green, not both. My man. Okay. We pretty much reached our hour. Just to ask Haney, will he be in ESBC? Oh, that'd be great. I do want to say this. I want to say this just to wrap up the whole thing with Canelo Alvarez fighting black fighters or We could name those fighters. It's him that's under the microscope right now because he's on top of the game. I made the point before, if saying that, you know, he didn't fight Jamel Charlo or fight Andre, that's him ducking black fighters. Then Terence Crawford, you haven't fought Errol Spence or Sean Porter, so you're ducking black fighters. Floyd Mayweather didn't fight Paul Williams. He didn't fight Winky Wright. He didn't fight Keith One Time Thurman. He didn't fight Joshua Clottey. I guess he's ducking black fighters. You know, Jamel Charlo didn't fight Andre. Jamel Charlo hasn't fought Danny Jacobs, so he's ducking black fighters. When you think of Canelo Alvarez, the guys that he fought of darker hue on top of just African American, he fought the likes of Danny Jacobs. He fought the likes of Austin Trout. He fought Kirkland. He fought Floyd Mayweather. He fought Sugar Shane Mosley. He fought Cotto. He fought Laura. He fought. I mean, we could go on. Kermit Cintron. Daryl. My man. I got to get back to my grind, Biz. Stay safe, bro. Much love to you, brother. Hey, Jay. Ball out, family. These guys are some ballers, bro. I love those boys. See you tomorrow for the players meeting. Man, you gotta look at Daryl. You gotta love these boys are inspiration, man. They're getting to the bag. If you guys see all this red here and don't get to the bag, right? I mean, if you ain't getting money, that means you're doing something wrong. What did Rick Ross say? I need to get to the bag. Fantasy fight, Kenny Bayless versus Stephen A. Smith. Kenny Bayless, bro. He had back up into him. All right. Kenny Bayless, he got that butt like Nicki Minaj. He with the Godzilla arms. That dude back up into bop. Dog, you don't want to get posted by you get posted up by Kenny Bayless, dog. He's scoring. Wait, all that is pause. Fantasy. Oh, wait. I already said that. Virgil has that look in his eye for legacy. Yeah. Are you going to tell Haney to his face that his belt's not real? We're going to discuss that. Absolutely. I remember you said that and had my blood boiling, Biz. No disrespect, Biz. I won't go up to Haney and be like, your belts aren't real. I'm going to talk to him about it, right? I was talking to y'all. Stuff like you get emotionally triggered. But I won't disrespect that, man. But I would definitely, yes, we're going to talk about that big time. Daryl and Jay Brown, thank you guys so much for your support. I mean, that is worth the Tyson bail a million times. Look at how those guys showed up today. This is a legendary day, a legendary podcast. I took yesterday off, and those guys by themselves helped covered for me for yesterday. So that's amazing. Thank you guys for the support. That was just absolutely beautiful, man. I just can't say enough how much I thank you guys and appreciate you guys. You guys are funny. And on top of that, you guys are huge. Jay! These mothers are having like Monopoly money, $100 wars. Jay! Shoot me right here, Jay. Right. You can't do it. My man Jay hit the Tyson bell. Golly, that red life. Jay plays, dog. Players from the Himalaya. I didn't say I'll see you tomorrow. All right, man. Look, that got me shaking, holding my phone. My God, the red inspired all the red today. The red pants. Oh, man, that's look. Jay got some deep pockets. They both do, bro. They are inspiration over here, man. I don't know what they do, whatever it is. I'm in the wrong profession. Jay and Daryl got us 2 to 5 folks. All much respect. Yeah. $2 to $5 folks. Man, they represent it. Biz, who you playing in ESBC? Roy Jones Jr. meet me at the table that starts at G up, Jay-Z. Yeah, Jose, jeez. Okay, are you got Canelo ducking Goku, bro? He ain't want that smoke. Everybody hitting that red. That's dope. When you give love, you get love back. Oh, because I was really saying I don't appreciate it. In my head, I'm like, I'm not appreciated, but I don't deserve it. I'm in my head, I'm like, I don't deserve this much love, man. But thank you guys so much. Alfonso Soto, for the super chat. Thank you so much. All right, man. I want to play with Chocolatito too. It ain't tricking if you got it. Man, of course. Them boys, of course not. Of course not. Hit the Tyson Bear. Thank you for the super chat too. I appreciate the $2 as much. LaMotta versus Triple G. Gotti versus Danny. Gotti versus Danny Garcia. Man, Danny Garcia. I would be rooting for Gotti the whole time, but Danny Garcia. LaMotta versus Triple G. Triple G got him. Triple G got him. Good fight, but Triple G too superior, too good of a boxer. He got him. I think he got him. Good fight, though. Biz, you always criticize black fighters, but always defend Canelo. No, I don't. You always criticize. That's just a lie, right? What did I say about Errol the True Spence? I just compared him and Canelo. He's black. Canelo's Mexican. You're just a lost individual. Okay, so here's the thing, $1 trillion dreams. Let me help you out. Brother. And anybody who thinks like you. Okay, let me help you out. I don't support only black fighters. And if they're black, I don't just give them support automatically. If you're white, I don't just support all white fighters. And if you're white, I don't just give you support automatically. I just do it a fighter by fighter basis. So when I give the love to Terence Crawford, saying that he's mean as a snake, the guy is not a coward. The guy is a top pound for pound fighter and the best fighter in the world. But I think Canelo's ranked higher than him, but I think he's the best, most skilled fighter in the world. When I say Devin the Dream Haney is the best lightweight, though he's not doing the most. Teofimo Lopez is ranked higher than him, but Devin Haney may be the most skilled one out of all of them. When I say Errol the True Spence, I understand why he's not fighting Terence Crawford yet, that he's going for undisputed. When I'd say Anthony AJ Joshua, when I talk about how much he approved and all that, when I give them their roses, you don't hear it, okay? Because you're insecure. You only hear the criticism of black people that hurts you, right? Because you're an insecure person. But when you hear when I say Gervonta Tank Davis, I never criticize him again. He's a bad boy. I love his fight with Mario Barrios. You missed that. But as soon as I criticize a black person, it hurts you. That means that something's wrong with you, not me. I'm going to give you another example. When Virgil Ortiz was taking on Hooker over the weekend, when I was calling that fight, I was screaming out to Maurice Hooker on what he should be doing. Hey, just jab. Don't throw. Come on. I was rooting for Hooker. But I was rooting for him because he was the underdog. You had a Mexican show business partner in my comments say, hey, Showbiz, you just showed your black bias because he's insecure like you are. Okay, he saw me rooting for Hooker, not because he's an underdog. He just saw that he was black and he got racist. Oh, he's black, you black. That's why, not because he's the underdog. And he didn't see all the credit I was giving to Virgil Ortiz, saying that, man, every jab that Virgil Ortiz hit Hooker with, it snapped his head. None of those things, because you insecure people have problems outside of what's going on in boxing. You got problems with yourselves, but then you use us as scapegoats. Anybody who's unbiased, anybody who says anything that triggers you, use us. You got to fix your life, bro. Don't come over here. Fix yourself. Because once you fix yourself, you wouldn't even worry about it. Just like that show business partner that said I showed my black bias because I was rooting for Hooker to put up a better fight. But he only saw because he was black, not because he was an underdog. Because what he missed was when I called Better BF versus Deans, Adam Deans. I was rooting for Deans to put on a better fight. He ain't black. A white guy. I always root for the underdog to put up a better fight because I always look at the underdog and say, man, you could do better. Do this. That guy isn't unbeatable. But y'all missed that. Y'all only see color because you've made a wrong turn somewhere and you're totally insecure, bro. Fix that in yourself. Don't look at me. So are we ready for the advice? Jay! Jay, Showbiz, leave those trolls under the bridge. You got that right. Because it makes it makes my podcast go in the negative. We are doing great and celebrating, Jay. You're absolutely right. King Kong, you're absolutely right. And we're doing so great. And that one negative Sally, that one low body just projected his negativity and made the whole podcast go a certain. No. You're right. You're right. I'm done with them. When ESB, a $30 super chat drop. Don't duck me, son. I got you, Trevor. I'm whooping your ass. Trevor, I'm whooping your ass. I'm knocking you out, Trevor. I'm whooping your ass. With Roy Jones, with Terence Crawford, with Showtime Sean Porter, with Roman Gonzalez, with Ortiz, with anybody Valdez, with anybody, Berlanga, anybody you want. I'm getting in you. Pause. Canelo is ducking the Fresh Prince. Right. Charles! Y'all forgot about Charles. $100 super chat. Showbiz, I disagree. Maybe they just disagree with you. Don't dismiss dissent. Not good for growth. A medical doctor, not a baller. My man. I hear you, man. I hear you, man. But I've been fighting for 3 years to prove to those type of guys that I love being a black man. And it's hurting my feelings, to be honest. It's like, dude, I don't know how. Maybe I should just put on a dashiki and just only talk black fighters here. And that's just not me. It's just not me. I love the sport, you know? And I don't know how many ways I can say I love fighters. And I criticize all fighters. And I had a video saying that Manny Pacquiao could ruin the entire sport. Not one black person, not Trillion. He didn't come up in here and say, hey, you hate Asians. He didn't say you hate Filipinos. He didn't. But I criticize Terence Crawford. You hate blacks. You know, you feel what I'm saying? So it's just annoying. It's annoying. But thank you so much for the super chat. My man, a doctor, doing good things, man. Doing good things. Doing good things. Love you, boy. Love you, boy. Showbiz, be you, fam. Stay strong. I got to be me. I love the sport. Biz up to 800 per hour. My man. All right, man. Look. So, anybody ready? You guys ready for Showbiz the advice? Just talk facts. I will. It's just me by nature. I'm going to talk facts. I'm just going to talk the facts, or what I think are the facts. How about that? I'm going to do I'm going to do the best I can do. Missed my super chat. My bad. See, when you know what I'm saying? Biz, Eaton, you deserve it, bro. Thank you so much, brother. Canelo ducking the Fresh Prince. I missed something somewhere, huh? Here we go. No race baiting on this channel. We love everyone here, broski. Keep up the grind for boxing. Showbiz, my man. You got that right. We love everyone. Love. Errol versus Margarito. Porter versus Maidana. Keith versus Broner. I got Keith. Porter versus Maidana. I got Porter. Errol versus Margarito. I got Errol. Unless Margarito got the cement hands. That was bogus. I think that was probably bogus. No, he was bogus. He was bogus. All right, man. Look. So y'all ready? Are we good? Showbiz the best. Love it. Love you, brother. Let's go. Wait, congratulations on 80K subs. Love you, bro. Fan from Puerto Rico. My man. Biz, how you like the Justice League movie? I lost my mind. Okay, so I watched it again last night. Yeah, I think I'm working on my third time watching it. Showbiz for the people. Absolutely, loco. I'm for the human race, man. I think it's best. And real quick, if you guys want to talk just some black history real quick, okay? Let's talk about black leaders. And I want all you to pay attention to this, okay? Black leaders were at their most dangerous when they were talking about uniting the people, okay? Power to all people, right? Fred Hampton was dangerous at 19 years old because he was uniting the Black Panthers with the Brown Berets. with what the Young Americans or something like that, those Southern boys, white guys who were for the people, right? He got dangerous then when he was bringing everybody together. Malcolm X was at his most dangerous after he went to Mecca, and he came back and he said he saw Muslims of all colors, and he said he would no longer say that Martin Luther King is an Uncle Tom. He said, but Uncle Martin is my friend. When they start uniting is when they were at their most dangerous. Martin Luther King, what he was talking about, that's when they're at, when they all progressed, when they start talking about all people coming together. That's when they peaked. When Malcolm X peaked, when he was talking about everybody, when Fred Hampton, the Rainbow Coalition, everybody coming together. Martin Luther King, that's when he's at his most dangerous, right? Just curious, I admire your level-headed, but since you don't see color, how do you deal with racism towards yourself? I do see color. I do see color. I see black, white, but I respect them. I respect your culture. I want to learn more about it. If you're Japanese, if you're Chinese, if you're Mexican, I want to learn about it. Oh, word? That's all. Don't be afraid. Don't not see color. Let's come together and just learn our differences instead of being afraid of the differences and then start judging the differences and then start hating the differences. Let's see all the differences and then let's be, love the differences of each other and learn the differences. How do I deal with racism towards me? You talking about when it's not from it hurts when it's from my people, right? From black people. It's like, bro, why are you kicking me out of the race here? Embrace me. I'm embracing you, brother, even with our differences. But when it comes from somebody else being racist towards me, if you talking about in my natural walk around life, I laugh because you're dumb as hell. that is the dumbest person. Oh, you're black. You get out of here. You don't mean anything to me. If anyone who knows me personally, when it comes to people I love, those are the people that can affect me. But when it comes to somebody just down the street, why do I give them power? I won't give them. Get out of here. Get out of here. Hey, you're black. I know. That's why I don't let them bring me towards them. That's why I keep progressing. That's what Charles and them. That's what Jay Brown was saying. Jay was like, yo, you're doing this. You're going. You let them, that negativity bring you back, bro. Ignore the trolls. Keep them under the bridge. Keep shooting, because I do that in my real life. Hey, you're black. Right. Let me go ahead and get this degree. Let me get this degree. Hey, you can't do that. You black. Whatever. Let me own my own business. Hit the Tyson bell. Let me get a house. Let me get a business loan. Nothing stopped me because somebody has a problem. Never stopped me. Never stopped me. And when I realized that, I tried to communicate that to everybody else. It doesn't stop you. Whatever you want to do, it wouldn't stop you. It didn't stop me. I'm from the hood, single parent, everything. Right? My mom had 3 sons. We were in the hood. All of them went to college. All of them graduated. Hit the Tyson bell. Nothing stopped us. We're all black. Right? It's on you. Right? My biggest hero is Frederick Douglass. He escaped slavery and ended up helping in the Civil War. He's sitting there welcomed in the White House, right? This guy, not only did he learn how to read, but he started his own newspaper called the North Star. If he could do that back then, if he can do that, he's a man just like me. If he can do that back then, this is a layup. Hit the Tyson bell. This is a layup. What else we got? Let's see. Another super chat, 99 cents, my man. Biz, you got like a used Honda in super chats. You deserve every penny. Excited for the Haney interview. Thank you so much, Sully. Get him, ShowBizz. Much love to you. The best. Thank you so much. Can't stop, won't stop. No excuses, none at all. Biz, we can all be black, but come from different backgrounds. That makes it a difference, right? And I love different people. I don't want everybody the same. Why would I want everybody to be the same? That's silly. I want us all to be different. If we're all the same color, people under 5 feet will hate people over 5 feet, right? I mean, we're tribal. We always end up doing that. But let's just embrace our differences. Right-handers will hate left-handers. Okay, we'll find a difference. All right. when it comes to race, all I see is bad people and good people. Yep. And you really feel like good people. Thank you so much, brother. Thurman versus Ortiz Jr. Thurman. Thurman. I think Thurman to beat Ortiz. We're all in the same boat. That's right. That's right. Beauty is in the uniqueness. Absolutely. Absolutely. Which is why I got the Yeezys foam runners. And that's the black too short. Most unique shoes I've ever seen in my life. All right. And I embraced it. Dang, we are getting busy. Truth is our parents. I guess we just got to get, hold on, wait a second. We're talking some real serious deep stuff now. Truth is our parents are the ones who set us back or set us up to succeed, but it's up to us to make the decision to be great. Can't always blame racism. Y'all got a lot to get off y'all chests. Let's go. Let's go. Let's do it, man. Showbiz turning casuals into real boxing fans. One love. Much love to you. Beauty is in egg-shaped form. Melanin is beautiful. Yeah, melanin is beautiful. The lack of melanin is beautiful. Black is beautiful. White is beautiful. Japanese, Chinese, beautiful. Indian, we all beautiful. We all beautiful. All right. Short hair, long hair, blue eyes, brown eyes, jaundice. Okay, we're fine. All right. Boxing will never get rid of the boxing councils. Everything marvelous. Oh yeah. Project positivity. The God is in you. You know when you're being negative, right? You know it, you feel it, but you know when you're being positive, and you love being positive. Negativity feels bad even for you, let alone for who you're projecting it out to, right? Be positive. Why go against feeling great? Positivity makes you feel great. Project that. God is in you. Let's see. No hair, yeah, bald too, receding, all that. Keith Thurman, RoboCop without the mask. Showbiz, I love your positivity. Much love to you. Facts, man. Okay, are we ready now? Jay! Hey, Biz, did you get some of that money back that you spent on vacation? Bro, you, Jay, you paid for, right now, you and Daryl, Charles, y'all just paid for it. Thank you. I'm going to have Ms. I got to text Ms. Biz. Thank you to the Showbiz, the adult community. Thank you to the super chats. Y'all paid for my anniversary with Ms. Biz. We went to a beautiful place. Y'all, all the money just came back. Thank you so much. Y'all got my back, man. Thank you so much, Jay. That was beautiful. Jay, you can't do it. All right. So let's go. You guys ready for the Showbiz the advice now? Let me know. Yes or no. Showbiz the advice. Happy anniversary. Thank you so much. Showbiz the egg-shaped form. Egg-shaped form. Let's go. All right, T. All right, let's go with it. Let's get it on now. Yeah, now let's go. Let's get it on. All right. Oh my goodness. It's kind of long. Pause. Is this? Okay, here we go. It says up off net. All right, man, look. I need some advice from you and the war room. Yes, it's about a girl and and war room. Please don't call me a simp. Hit the Tyson bell. Hey, Biz can't be racist. He got the John L. Sullivan mustache on that TV in the back. You're funny, bro. You are funny. All right, please, and war room, please don't call me a simp. All right, take it easy on him. Here we go. So, ODP, grinding hard today. We'll catch the cast. Let you grind, boy, later. But for the community, my man, hit the Tyson bell. My man, DP. All right, so don't call me a simp. Here we go. So I'm 24 years old and I work with this hot girl. Boy, you know it. Y'all. All right, man. Hey, the love doctor. The love doctor is here. And I work with this hot girl who I really like. Bet. She's 22, fresh out of college. Okay, go ahead, boy. Y'all got a little desk job. Where you work? Google? Where you work? A little progressive office or something? Beautiful. Okay, she's fresh out of college. Beautiful, smart, witty, flirty, and funny. Uh-oh. Go ahead, boy. We work together. And at work, she flirts with me all the time, like every day. I see no problem. The problem is, I see no problem. The problem is, we only flirt. The problem is, we only flirt. We never hang out outside of work. Only when we have like group lunches at restaurants at work. She's driving me crazy. This has been going on for 4 straight months. And I'm getting to the point where I'm seeing her as a tease. 4 months of only flirting, huh? How old are you? How old did you say he was? 24. Okay. We almost never talk on social media outside of her sending me funny videos. The only time we really talked outside of work was last month when she had to quarantine after testing positive for COVID. Oh, sorry to hear that. She texts me every day, but only during work hours. This has simp tendencies, man. All right. So what should I do? Should I just tell her how I feel? Keep playing cat and mouse or leave her alone altogether? Thanks, Showbiz and War Room. I'm out. Huh? Okay. All right, so let me look at this again. So she's been flirting with, you're 24, she's 22, fresh out of college. You've been out of college for a year or so. She must have just started working there. Y'all been flirting. She's been flirting with you for 4 straight months. Y'all don't talk outside of work. You only flirt at work. We got so much to say. But she was only texting you during work hours when she was quarantined COVID. Y'all never talk outside of work, only when y'all go on lunch. And should you how should you feel? Should you keep playing cat and mouse, leave her alone, tell her how you feel? Okay, let me tell you this. She got a man. Not only does she have a man, she has a man that she lives with. Brother, you said that she hold on, ask her to hang out after work. Brother, hold on. Hold on, brother. Number one, not to hurt your feelings, okay? Number one, she got a man. Y'all only flirt at work. Even when she was on quarantine, she only hit you at work. And when she sent, when y'all on Instagram or wherever, she only DMs you funny videos. And so she's not saying anything. So if her man goes through her phone, she doesn't see, all she sees is that she sent you funny videos. Come on, brother. Hold on. Nothing good comes from messing with coworkers. Let it go, bro. If things go left, going to work could be an issue. Good point. Okay, so I think she got a man. I mean, everything says that she got a man. But I'm gonna say this: when my man said leave it alone at work, most relationships happen at work or at school. So that's like 80% of the time. So it's gonna be hard to do. But he thinks that she's really hot. But I want to tell you this, Jay, my man Jay. Golly, at 24, I was getting in, and I wasn't worried about one female. And look at where Jay Brown is now, purples and reds. Hey, you should ask Jay. Forget me, okay? He was at 24. He wasn't thinking about one female. That's why he got money now. That's why he's balling now. See, he was able to save his money and probably use it to do something. You mess around and get serious about a female 22, 24 years old, you're broke, okay? So, hey, Jay Brown got a point, all right? Take that how you want. Take that how you want, okay? But hey, your job helps you get good money, but good money makes money. You don't make money without getting the good money, but you don't make money, real money from work, right? Work, get you good money. Good money helps you make money. All right. But hold on. What they say, a boss never pays you to be his neighbor. Remember that. Now, hold on. So here's the thing. She got a man. Okay. But I do want to say this. When you ask, should you leave her alone? That's impossible. You too attracted to her and you see her every day and she's flirting with you all the time. If you start leaving her alone now, she's going to be like, what's wrong with you? You really going to look like a simp, bro. Don't let her hurt your feelings. The fact that she's teasing, let her tease. Okay. That she's flirting, let her flirt. But if she doesn't have a man, or if she does, either way, she likes you. So know that she likes you, bro. She likes you. Okay. She likes you. Now, do you want this girl? I'm going to tell you how to get her. Do you want her? Do you want her? You don't even know if you want her because you don't even know if she got a man. She could be a cheating, just stank tramp. But do you want her? You want her? Okay. I'm gonna tell you how to get her. All right. Look, number one, don't rush it. Guys, what we have a tendency of doing is rushing it. We want her. I want her. Hey, look, let me tell you something about us guys, especially you at 24 years old. Jay was letting you know already. Okay. Once you get her, you ain't gonna want her, bro. Once you get her, you're going to want her less and less. Y'all not going to be together. Look, at 24, you're not done being the person you're going to be. You keep changing throughout your whole life. All right. So y'all going to break up anyway. You see what she's doing, hitting you up when she got a man. Her man is done with her. All right. And she's feeling that and she wants somebody to like her, but she ain't ready to break up with her man yet. That's what's going on. But you want her? Let me tell you something, dude. Don't rush it. Let me tell you this. This is the best part. This is what women got right. Women know that the flirting, the falling in love is the best part. Hey, you're 24, so you probably don't know this song. If you do, good. And if you do, and if you don't, or if you do, play the song again. Michael Jackson got a song on Off the Wall. It's called It's the Falling in Love That's Making Me High. It's the being in love that makes me cry. He said it's the falling in love that's making him high. It's the being in love that makes him cry. Falling in love, the chase, the cat and mouse is the best part. Don't rush that. That's the best damn part. Because once you get together with her, you're going to find out why she's sitting there texting you and flirting with you at work and mess around on her man with you at work. You're going to find out why. Okay. She may be boring as hell to be with and great to flirt with. Hold on. Biz got Teddy Pendergrass vibes right now. So look, bruh, like Jay said, flirt. Put on that cologne. Try some cologne out. Try a new hairstyle. Put some better threads on. Learn from her. What turned her on more? And then use that data and get somebody else. Showbiz or don't. Thank you all for coming out, man. Look, dude, I'm sorry. I don't think she's the one, bro. She got somebody. But even with that, you can still flirt. That's the best part. Flirt. Okay. Being with her, you're going to be done with her anyway. You're going to find out why her man is probably done with her. All right. I'm out. Huh. That was the best I could give him on that one. That was the best I could give. Oh, wait a minute. I think if you are asking the question, is because inside, there's more to the story. God bless Biz. My man.